8 Harrisburg firefighters are back in the city after 2 weeks of search and rescue efforts in Florida following Hurricane Ian. Sonica Bargo joins us now with more on what they encountered. Sonica.
Dennis, these firefighters are part of Pennsylvania Task Force 1. It's one of several federal teams called on by FEMA to help in these emergency situations. For one firefighter, this was his first deployment ever with the task force. He calls it a crazy experience. An alert on his phone 2 weeks ago.
Actually had to listen to the voicemail twice.
Sent Harrisburg firefighter Captain Jeremy Saul on his first deployment with PA Task Force 1.
Hey, you're being activated as part of PA Task Force 1. You need to get down and report to Philly as soon as possible.
Just hours later, he was on his way to help Hurricane Ian relief efforts.
For this, I had no idea exactly where we were going until we got there.
The task force stayed in South Carolina for a few days.
The next thing you know, they're saying, no, we're leaving here and now we're going to Lee County. We're going to Florida.
Saul is one of 8 Harrisburg firefighters who deployed with the task force.
Our primary mission was secondary search and rescue.
They spent most of their time in Fort Myers Beach, where Saul says the devastation is shocking.
It's just completely gone, to say the least. Sand everywhere, homes just completely crushed, demolished.
I was in a house where the water line was up over my head.
Saul says the task force's job is looking for both human remains and survivors.
So I was on the team that we actually met somebody that actually rode out the storm. I was never expecting to see somebody like come up to the door and like, yeah, I was here. And I stayed here the whole entire time.
He says people in Florida weren't shy about their support for the task force.
There's people along the side of the roads holding up the U.S. flag and cheering and saying how thankful they are. There's a guy down there with a cowboy hat waving it around.
But to him, it's a privilege just to help.
Sometimes that's all people need is a hug. You know, a bottle of water and a hug and say, hey, we're here for you, whatever you need.
I want to go and help. So if something bad happens, it's kind of my nature that I want to go and help people.
Most of these firefighters returned to Philadelphia last week and then back home, but these members of the task force do get a 48-hour resting period before getting back to their day jobs. In the studio, Sonica Bargo, ABC 27 News.